So today, December 17th, is the feast day of my viejito, my patron santo, San Lazaro. And so I want to share a story that this Puerto Rican viejita espiritista bruja had once told me, which has to do with a biblical story that Jesus told about the story of San Lazaro. So on December 17th, San Lazaro had heard that a new king child would be born in the town of Bethlehem. So he decided to make the journey to visit this new king child. Now, San Lazaro was very old, and he was very sick. He had sores all over his body, and he had no gift to bring, and he was very poor. So he filled a sack made of hide with water to give to the child as a gift. And so he began his journey, but halfway on the day of the winter solstice, December 21st, he fell in front of a rich man's house and begged the rich man to give him some water to quench his thirst. But the rich man was a wicked man, and he laughed at San Lazaro's face and told him, "You have your own sack of water. Drink of your own water." And then the rich man sent his dogs to attack San Lazaro. But the rich man's two dogs took pity on San Lazaro, and instead of attacking him, they began to lick his wounds and sores. Tired and thirsty, San Lazaro mustered any strength that he had, and with the company of the two dogs, he continued his journey. But not once did San Lazaro touch the water in his pouch to quench his thirst, and he fed the dogs bread from another sack he carried. But sadly, he died of thirst and of old age on December 24th and at the outskirts of the town of Bethlehem. Now, Jesus, in his older age, told of what happened next to the spirit of San Lazaro and the rich man. But this folk tale is very beautiful and interesting because it blends both pagan and Christian folklore, and it recounts the story of old Father Time, or the sun god, as it travels through the sky and it meets its death on the winter solstice. It journeys through the underworld and is back to rebirth and life in the spring. Sancista Brujo Luis. Hope you enjoyed. Merry Christmas.